Hey, beautiful ladies, welcome to the State of Her show. This is the headquarters for Black women navigating life, wellness, mindset, and today's world through honest conversations about mental health, emotional care, self growth, relationships, finances, and real life. Welcome home. Take a breath with me. Pause for a second. Breathe in and out. Because before we talk about anything else, we always check in, right? Right. Ask yourself quietly, what state am I in today? No pressure, no fixing, just awareness. Let's get into today's conversation because this is not just a podcast, ladies. We're always showing up for everyone else, holding it together on the outside, while on the inside, we're processing life, healing, and becoming someone new as we gracefully age. Like, this show exists to make space for those conversations. You know what I'm saying? So, the honest ones we usually keep to ourselves. So, if you're driving or cleaning or sitting somewhere, finally taking a deep breath, I'm so glad you're here. I am. Let me start by introducing myself to you all. My name is Keisha, and I'm your host. But more than that, I'm a woman who has lived some life. And haven't we all? I've been strong when I didn't want to be, quiet when I had too much to say, and Lord, I have too much to say. I'm always talking, so how can I be quiet? You know what I'm saying? My mouth goes like about a minute, you know? I'm talking slow right now because I'm trying to have you understand me, but I go all day long. So, responsible when I was tired and hopeful even when I wasn't sure how things would turn out. I'm very optimistic. Like, you can be dead on the floor. I'm like, no, they're gonna wake up. Hold on. I'm optimistic. You know what I'm saying? I had so many growth seasons, like so many. Like really, there's 4 seasons in a year. Like pick one. You know what I mean? I realized the conversations that helped me grow the most was actually the real ones. So it's time for us to have some real conversations, ladies. That's it. And if all of this sounds familiar, yeah, you're exactly who this show is for. Hands down. So let's talk about the name for a second. The states of her. Because every woman is in a state of something, right? I'm just giving you like a few. A state of becoming, healing, survival, a state of clarity, a state of confusion, a state of growth. And society loves to ask us how we're doing, right? But doesn't always give us room to tell you how we're really doing. So here we tell the truth. Not the polished truth, not the Instagram social media caption truth. You know what I'm saying? The real truth. You know? One thing that will always stay the same right here is this will always be a judgment free space. No perfection, no pressure. That's it, hands down. Now, let me explain why I call this the headquarters. Because headquarters is where decisions are made, right? Strategy lives, clarity is created. This show is the headquarters for Black women navigating relationships, money, self-worth, burnout, your joy, your purpose, and real life in today's world. It's no pretending, it's no shrinking, no performing over here. This is a space that will feel like a community, reflection, and a deep breath. Like we did at the beginning, right? Just honesty, woman to woman, great conversations. Now, let me be clear. This is not a show where I'm telling you how to live your life. All right? Not at all. I'm not your guru. I'm not above you. I'm not below you. I'm with you. Same playing field. You know what I'm saying? This is a show where we sit at the table together and say, okay, let's talk about this. Let's talk about that. And sometimes that conversation will be light. Sometimes it will be deep. Sometimes it might make you uncomfortable. But that's okay because it will always be real here. Yep, that's it. So, our mental health, let's talk about that for 1 second because Black women are praised for being so strong. We warriors. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Right? But really ask if we're okay. We carry families, expectations, we carry trauma and hope. You know what I'm saying? And somewhere along the way, we forget to ask ourselves, how am I doing? Like, really, how am I doing? This show is permission to check in with yourself. So check in right now. Right now. Check in right now with yourself. And ask yourself quietly, what state am I in? No judgment, just awareness, ladies. What state am I in? Just ask yourself, what state am I in? Let that ponder for a second. Because we're going to have real great conversations. So stay tuned in for all of it. On this show, we'll talk about things like being successful, but still feeling empty, loving deeply and getting hurt, starting over later on in life, and redefining what happiness actually looks like. And guess what, ladies? You don't have to have it all figured out to be welcomed here. I sure don't have it all figured out. Let's figure all this shit out together. That's why we're here. You know what I'm saying? So I needed the state of her headquarters because I needed a space where I didn't have to explain myself. I didn't have to be perfect. I didn't have to be on all the time. Why I can't have off moments. You know what I'm saying? And I realized if I needed it, other women do too. So this is me opening the door and saying, come on in, ladies, sit down and let's talk about it. Every Wednesday, you can expect honest conversations, reflections that make you pause, moments that make you laugh, think, and even cry. And maybe even moments that make you say, wow, I needed that. Some episodes will be solo, just me and you, chit-chatting, talking shit. Some will have guests, real deep conversations, telling their stories as well. Regardless of what, all will come from a place of care and love. Okay? And let me say this clearly. You are not just a listener. You are part of the community. This is a space where your voice matters, where your experiences matters, where your story matters. So I want to hear from you. I want your questions, your topics, and definitely I want your honesty. Let's build our headquarters. So as we close out this first episode, I want to leave you with this. You don't have to have it all together to be worthy. You don't have to be healed to be valuable. You don't have to be perfect to be powerful. You are allowed to be in process at any given time of your life. And this, the state of her, is your headquarters for that process. As we wrap up today's show, okay, the conversation was great. Just a little intro for you all. I want to remind you of this. You don't have to rush your healing. You don't have to explain your boundaries. You don't have to perform strength to be worthy. You worthy regardless. You know what I'm saying? Wherever you are on your journey today, that's right where you belong. So thank you for spending this time with me at the state of her headquarters. If this episode resonated with you, please subscribe, leave a review, and share it with another woman who might need it. Follow us at the States of Her HQ. New episodes drop every Wednesday. Until next time, beautiful, check in with yourself because how you're doing matters. It's the state of her.